Hello Forkies, this is day 103 of me playing chess every day until I reach the rapid rating of 2500. So here we go. We have our first game, we have the white pieces against a very strong opponent. So let's play pawn to e4 right away here. d6 and d4, of course, this is the Pirc defense. Knight f6 and knight c3, of course, is the best move here. After g6, he plays c6, which is not the best way to play. I mean, it's possibility, so I play simply knight f3 here. Nothing special. Queen a5, threatening the pawn, of course, because of this spin. There is bishop d2, there is also bishop d3 here. Um, Probably bishop d3 is better. Um, e5, okay, I could just castle here and after takes, just take with the pawn. With the knight, excuse me. I could also just take here and then castle. But I like castling here. Just castles short. Bishop g4, I can simply take the pawn and then play h3 or something like that. Bishop is sand plate, which is a reasonable option. There is bishop d2, there is also takes, there is also h3, bishop g5, bishop d2, queen b6 and a3 if takes knight a4 should win the queen there. So I'll play bishop d2, expecting the move queen b6. Oh, I blundered maybe. Because also d4 is attack, but I can just take here and then take here and play a3 there. Queen c7, however, okay. There is d5. I can also play a rook e1 here. I could also play h3, just defending the square. I have to play slightly quicker, maybe. Bishop e6 I thought wasn't really good move because of the possibility to play knight g5 here, which I like a lot. But there is also takes there, yeah, after knight g5. So maybe I can take firstly and play knight g5 later, like right now. Bishop d7. I could play bishop e3 there. Maybe knight back, maybe knight e2, knight g3, knight f5. If I can get this knight around to f5, it should be pretty fine. Also, maybe get the knight to c5 when the bishop is on c3. On e3, excuse me. I mean, this is weird position, but I cannot hate it at all. Bishop e3, knight e2, c3. f3 perhaps even. Okay, he's allowing me to take here, which is weird. I will of course do it. Then maybe play f4. Maybe bishop e3 so that I block the diagonal to my king and then play f4. Also just improving my bishop here. There is b3 and bishop c4. But I like here and maybe get the knight to c5. That would be pretty awesome. I like f4 here a lot, by the way. If takes, then simply bishop takes. Oh, but no, bishop takes is bad there. Now b3 is a very big threat, I think. And bishop c4 then. But it's also a weakening. But why not? And then maybe knight e2 c4. And b5 here I can play a4. He plays it. But I thought I have a4 here. b4, I can just play knight e2, my position is greater. a4, knight, c5, I can just take the free pawn. I mean, takes and simply knight takes gets to c5 pretty easily. Knight e2, I think. This looks kind of weird. Knight c5 here allows bishop c4. Also, now f4 is a probably bigger threat, and I think my position is very nice. Very nice indeed. Ah, okay, you were trying to trade off queen, so I guess I'm fine with the endgame, yeah? I think I am. Also, oh, this pawn is weak. Maybe f3 here. Oh, knight g3, I love knight g3. Just defends this pawn and kind of attacks the f5 square. So g6 is kind of forced here. But then f4 happens. Probably. After g6, I probably play f4, takes and queen c5. Just king h1. Maybe, maybe not. So you're not worried about knight f5, or are you? Knight f5 here, I guess. Takes and takes. And f3 maybe. There is also takes and then knight f5. Oh wait, knight f5 and knight g7. Why not? Knight f5 wins a pawn on g7, yeah. Queen c7, okay. Probably nothing wrong with it. I can firstly take here and then take here. Or should I? I mean, this pawn is attacked and I cannot really defend it. So I will take here and play here. Knight g7 is a check and I win a pawn. You have to play king f8. And now knight f5 back. This is mate. Very soon, if you're not worried about queen d2, are you? Just developing the queen also. Probably threatening queen h6. Maybe bishop c4 also. I don't have that much time. My position should be pretty much wonderful here. Rook g6 is something I have. Um, I thought he will play that, yeah, because there is no other move. There is here though. And then check knight f5 back. Knight h4, of course, attacks the rook here. And then queen h6 and knight f5 back. Looks wonderful. Completely winning, by the way. We just need to manage to pull off that win, yeah. Which might be pretty easily done with bishop c4 or rook d1. And then f7 is very weak. Oh, he plays the move, sorry. Oh, but now I think I just win. Oh, his idea is king g8. His idea is king g8 and rook g6. Queen h6, if I play it, he plays king g8. Maybe I can repeat moves. I mean, probably I'm much better here. He's kind of getting away. So maybe I play knight f5 back. And then I do something else. He's getting here anyway. We will play for a win, of course. But knight g3, for example, rook takes. Maybe c3. Oh, he's trying to take here. What? Just do this. Maybe this as well. I mean, my knight is perfectly placed. And just need to play quicker. Bishop c4, of course. And then takes and rook d1. a5, bishop c4 now I think is the best move. Just putting some pressure on f7 as well. Now I think just takes wins pretty much everything. Oh, he has c5 though. Takes. Should be better, I think. Much better. I can also do this. I mean, rook takes should lose. Rook takes is just a very bad move. He takes, wow. Now e5 I think should just be much better. And bishop d3. 97 is there. Oh, here, and here. Maybe I missed this move, but I can also just trade off into an endgame where I should be insanely better. I also don't have the time. I'm up a pawn. This pawn is weak, but I have rook e1. I don't have the time, yes. That's my problem. If I can push e6, I win. If he goes back, I push e6 and win. Um, if he plays rook e6, I think I have like here. This just allows the move f4. I have to do it. It just seems like it should be completely better. What's this move? Queen f2, just clear fork, I think. Look, oh, I missed this idea. I have here though. I like my position a lot. I always have a draw, definitely. Queen b6 was something I thought my opponent will do. Oh, this allows this. Maybe I'm not much better here, but I think I am. Everything is solid in my position. King and pawn endgame always winning. That means always winning. This is always winning as well. If takes and takes. Have to play much quicker now. Queen f3 definitely. King f3 definitely. A move at some point. And just takes. This is always something. I should be winning. I really should be winning. I don't have the time, by the way. And we'll definitely analyze the game afterwards as well. So takes. I take. Wins the game definitely. Think he will play here and queen f3 and he will go back. This is completely winning. That's no question about it. This is completely winning. Hold on. I can just go here. I don't even need to take. This actually is a very good move, c5, but he missed king f3, I guess. And now I'm trying to just take here. Also, this probably is winning somehow with this 4-on-2 idea. Probably can just go here. I mean, blocks, check. Queen h1. Oh, then check. Oh, queen d3 doesn't work. I don't have the time. Should be winning completely. My queen will fight, like queen d3 here. Oh, I blundered this as well. I have a draw though. I'm not so sure about that as well. Queen b3 also doesn't work after a4. My king is too passive. I have f4, f5 next move. Now it's probably equal. Or maybe I'm just losing. How to do anything here? I just blundered this pawn as well. This is just lost now for me, I guess. Have to try this. You'll probably just go back. This? Maybe. Okay. Now this also looks very much like a draw. Maybe. Maybe he blunders that c2 is defended. Oh, I don't have a check. This is just lost now. Shit. This doesn't work. We can just push. I mean, what is this? Come on. I don't have a check. Hold on. Wait, this is threat. Okay, I guess. Yes, I resign now. What can I do? Ah, first loss in a very big time. So let's analyze it. So this is the game review of today's game. I played very badly with 75% accuracy. My opponent played equally bad with 78, nothing special. So let's see what have happened. What has happened. So e4 d6, of course, is the Pirc defense, named after a Slovenian grandmaster, I think. So now d4 and knight f6 was played. This is the pure Pirc, knight c3 and c6 here. Now f4 is apparently the best move. I simply played knight f3. I know this is an idea. Queen a5. And I played bishop d3 because the knight was attacked. If I just develop complete, then knight takes and I'm completely lost probably here already. So bishop d3 defends the attacked pawn. Now e5, castles, bishop e7, and bishop d2. Now queen c7, and I played h3 so that this bishop cannot develop to g4. Bishop e6 was played, however, now I took, he took back, and knight g5 was played. Apparently takes was a mistake. I should have played knight e2 here, defending the pawn, playing c3 and knight c3. And knight g3, excuse me. This is logical. This is very logical. Maybe even c4 d5. But okay, I took and my position is still fine. Queen e7, big mistake. Queen d7, excuse me. I simply took, which I thought was fine. Queen takes, and I played bishop to e3. Maybe bishop e3 is just a bad move, but it has an idea maybe. Knight bd7 is an okay move. b3 with an idea of bishop b4, and now b5 was probably just a big mistake here. I played a4, of course, the only good move here, b4 and knight to e2. And now my knight is getting to f5, which is, of course, a very natural place to be for my knight. Now queen d6, okay, knight g3, knight c5 and knight f5, and it's +3 for white. Queen c7, I took, My opponent took back and knight takes g7 is +3. King f8, knight f5 back, rook g8 and queen to d2. Rook g6 was played, knight h4, rook g7, and I should have played this move. Now I thought king g8. Oh, what the the knight is hanging, so knight here would be the only move. But okay, then probably just like something like this and then takes here. Okay, I blundered this idea, and now I played the move rook a1. Still good move, rook to d8, queen e2, a5, and bishop c4. Now bishop d4 was played. I took, he took back with the rook, and I took back, and I played the move e5. Now knight to d7 was played. I played bishop d3, attacking the rook. Rook to g5. Excuse me. Rook, not rook. What is my problem? f4, rook g3, queen f2, rook e3, and rook e1. Now queen b6. I took, which might be actually a mistake. Yeah. Now that I think about it, because queen f2 also a mistake. Queen f3 was bad. No, queen f3 e2. So queen g3 was apparently better. Here it's winning because you cannot promote. Simply take you. But okay. Queen c5, knight c5, king g2 takes and takes. I thought I was fine here. This now is winning, but not if I take. If I take, it's a draw. Okay, so that's good that I didn't take. I played king f3, which was winning. King here and queen takes on e3. Queen back, and I played king f2, which is fine. c4 takes is a mistake. Like maybe this is also an idea. Potential g4. Okay, I mean I took and my position is still fine, but I cannot play queen d3. That's the point. And if take, then b3. Yeah, maybe I missed this, but I had 2 minutes. So queen takes on c4. Queen d2 was played. I'm still better. King g2 a final mistake. King e2 was better. After queen g1, just maybe queen d6 and here, and maybe queen f3 back or f2, maybe f5 now. King g2 here was played, and it's a draw now. I lose the pawn here, but this is still a draw. King g1 was just a very bad move. I should have played queen to d4 apparently. Okay, a3 another draw, and f6 is a. This is a draw after e6 takes. And f7. Wow, a7, and I'm winning here. What? Okay, I don't even know what's happening. And yes, of course, I just lost here. King g8 only move. I mean, of course, if you play here, then I simply go to b5. I take here, and then I go back with checks. Okay. So I just lost this game. I resigned here. But that's not it for today. I will play another game, so here we go. We have another game. We have the black pieces against the 2000 rated opponent. He plays d4. Let's play d5 very quickly. A c4, c6 for the slow defense. Nothing special here. We'll see what my opponent will do now. I mean, the slow defense is just a very solid setup. It's very much like a Caro-Kann, so I play Caro-Kann. I play c6 here as well. My opponent spending quite some time for the third move. The game he's from Catalonia, that's in Spain, I guess. Knight c3, knight f6, of course. I will play, I think, quickly because in the first game of today's video, I played too slow, and then just it was what it was. So knight f3, I will play e6, which is the semi-slow defense. I really like it. Maybe I need to he takes, okay. But what I was talking about is maybe I need to make a video about semi-slow defense as well. So bishop f4, no. Maybe knight c6 here, of course, is a nice idea. This is just a very solid setup. Knight c6, knight f6. My opponent took the pawn, which is just very equal, but I still think I can manage to do something there. Just bishop f5 now. This is a very equal position. e3, e6, bishop d3 takes and takes, and it's just pretty much equal. Well, I cannot say anything about it. A3, I guess I can play A6 as well, nothing wrong with it. Also, I can play E6 here. I mean, it's just a very equal position. Bishop D3, I will of course take it. Very equal position, by the way. But I will still play for a win, why not? I have 1 minute on the clock, more time now, which is quite important actually. Maybe to break the symmetry, I will play bishop g4, maybe. Also bishop g6. I think my position is very... I mean, it's equal, but on the clock, I'm better. My opponent's spending too much time. I mean, queen b3 here. I can play knight a5. No, I can't. I have to play b5 there. Queen b3, I know is a mistake, but how to react to it is always question to me. Bishop e2, though. I could just play bishop d6 here to break the symmetry with the bishops. So that I just don't play completely in the same way as my opponent does. But bishop d3 is just the main line. He played bishop e2, fine. I, I am pre-moving queen takes on d6 because why not? We don't have any increment. That means that flagging is there and should be considered. And yes, I have 1 minute and a half on the time advantage, so pre-moving is just not bad, of course. Of course not. Yes, my opponent playing just... I mean, this is very normal position. I can just play h6 here, perhaps. If takes queen takes, of course. So bishop h5, I can just castle, and then rook c8 or b5. Play rook c8. I could also play b5. I think rook c8 firstly, and then maybe queen e7, maybe g5 as well to completely break the symmetry. G5 also very nice move with b5 so that I get the knight to c4 around. That's quite important, by the way. So g5 is definitely an idea here. Bishop d3 and then simply takes, and knight d7 with b5, knight b6, and just get the knight to c4. B5. I mean, b4 here by black is, I guess, okay. Um, After b5, of course, a6 and queen to b6. Of course, you can then take here. Play knight to a4 right away, which I think is weird. I think I can simply play b5 here. Here, although maybe I like g5 actually. I really do like g5. Bishop g3 and I take. Then play the move knight to e4. b4. Here, and play the knight to c3 and take here, and then take. Yes, I like g5 actually. Knight g5 or bishop g5 completely doesn't work. So just g5, bishop g3 and takes. I mean, if you take on g5, then you should probably just resign immediately. Why not? Of course, now I take and play. I mean, taking with the f pawn, by the way. No, he takes with the h pawn, of course, logical. Now knight e5. I mean, if you play here as right away, I get that. I guess that works as well. But it's just no difference. I play b5 or something, and after b4, yes, you play right away, which I guess is okay. I could take and play knight a5 myself as well, attacking the pawn if b4 happens. Well, then I don't have a good move, I think. I like b5 here actually. Wait, what? Yeah, b5 maybe. I miscalculated a lot of things there. There is also here. Forcing b... Oh, but my pawn is also attacked. And that's why it's good to have enough time on the clock. I think queen e7. I mean, it might not be the best move, but I like it. I cannot say that I hate my position even after. Yes, but now knight c3 and I think I'm better. Maybe not better, but fine. I get my light squared bishop. I like the move a5 a lot. I really do. I'm of course attacking the pawn 2 times. It's only defended 1 time. Then b6 can happen. Now, if I would play b6, then a6 would be dropping very easily. Now also bishop b3 at some moment has to be considered. I mean, if I can prepare it, like takes and takes, then I can also sack the rook and then bishop d3. I mean, that's just to have in my mind because the time will get low. I won't have the time to think. I'm also up on the clock like 2 minutes, which is very nice time advantage, very pleasant. I could also at some point consider playing e5 here. Queen b5 I thought didn't make as much sense to me. This is weak, but so is everything else. And takes here, it's just very equal. Very equal. But he's seriously considering taking, so he doesn't. That's great. There is also one idea which doesn't work. And there is e5 and b7 is dropping, so that's bad. There is rook b8, there is also rook c7. Both moves probably are fine. Maybe rook c7 and rook c8. I mean, my position not bad. Well, this looks very bad. I'm completely honest with you. Takes and why would you do that? I mean, there is f6 as well. Takes and takes like this, but I don't like that. Probably have to take. Maybe g4. Have to get some control over the position. Why is my position so bad at? My position is just. I mean, I'm not losing at all, but hard. Rook a7, I have b6 though. And suddenly my position is much better. Rook f1, not the move I would expect, so just prepare some advancement. Also g4, queen g5. Takes. Here and here is the idea. I will be down a pawn there. But I have to do it. Here I can take, probably. No, I can't. Yes, but now this is bad. Because you're not even winning a pawn. And now I'm threatening to take. And just get a much better queen endgame, I would say. Yes, that queen endgame has to be winning for me, but takes the pawn, d3 knight is hanging. That means my position is. I mean, knight d3 was a mistake. Knight d3 was much better. Knight d3 to defend the rook like that probably was better. I'm threatening to take, then the rook takes would have to come in between and then simply queen c4. Maybe queen check and then queen c4 back. Then only move would be to play queen d4 there. Hard move to play probably. And I have h5, h4. I have to take this back, of course, if he does. Take my rook. He has 3 minutes, so this is actually a blitz game now. What is his blitz rating? Oh wow, he finds a way to go for 9b3. Also not that bad actually. Here I have here definitely. This might actually be a very good move. I don't repeat, I play queen h7. 9b3, I take and play queen a1 there. It should be close to winning. With queen f1 only move. Hard to play that. I think I'm very close to winning. Queen a1 actually happens. Queen c6 though, wow. I have here now. I'm threatening to just win a piece. I think this was. Oh, king h2 is there. No, but still this traps the knight. Oh, knight e2 there. Oh, he blundered. Takes to check. I go there. I think I should be able to stop the pawn. Also these. The knight is dropping. So you have to take. I have to take. We check. And maybe I'm actually just mating him. It might be the case actually. There is no way to defend the knight, so maybe this one will turn into bullet very quickly. But I think I'm pretty okay in time scrambles. And I have 3 minutes, so I have the time to think. I can set up a blockade because if takes and you go back, if you give me check, I go here, and if you push, I go here, you go here, and I win a pawn. Okay, this is just free piece now. I just play queen b2 here. Go here. If I can bring my queen back, I'm completely winning. I can set up a blockade, so that's why I'm not going for this mate attack. Oh, the idea is this, but I can play here. Bishop g6 back has to be played at some point. Also have here. Then he pushes. Bishop g6 back, queen c7. This is free pawn, by the way. But this happens. I like this idea. I have no idea. Did I just blunder the game? How can I stop the pawn? Also, this is just falling. What the fuck? Oh, I blundered. Oh my god. Let's analyze the game now. This is the game review of today's last game. I played very badly with 78% accuracy. My opponent played with 87. Let's see what has happened. So he played d4, I played d5, of course. Now c4 and c6 was played. The slow defense. Now knight c3 and knight f6, and he took the pawn, which is the exchange slow. This is very equal, very drawish. Bishop f4, knight c6, nothing special. A knight f3 and bishop f5 here. He played the move e3. He played the move a3. I played a6. He played e3. I played e6. Bishop e2 and bishop d6 here. He played bishop g5 here, nothing wrong with it. I played h6, bishop h4, and I castled my king. He played the move castles as well. I played rook c8. Now he played knight f4, which is okay, I guess. I played g5, which is okay. Bishop g3, and I took. And he took back, and I played knight e5. Now he played knight c5. I should have taken the knight, and then after takes, I should have played the move e5, just gaining control over the center. I was worried about before though. I guess. I played queen e7, so attacking the knight. He played b4, I played knight c3, and I took the bishop pair. Now a5 was first mistake of the game. He played queen b5, he took back, and I played the move rook c7 because my pawn was attacked on b6, on b7, excuse me. Knight to e5, I simply took and played the move rook c8. Now rook c1, I played bishop g6. Maybe yes, I should have played h5 to try to open up the king side. Bishop g6, just a waste of time. And now I played the move b6. He took, I took, and he played the move knight to d3. And this is a bad move. After queen b7, maybe not the best move, but still. And queen a7 here. And it's just much better for me after queen a1, queen here, and queen b2 with this idea. I guess I don't get it, but queen b1 here, and simply bishop to c2 picks up the piece. It's winning. Now king h2, I took the piece, he played queen takes, I played the move, queen b2 here. He gave me check, I played king h7, and he played b6. Now bishop e4, oh bishop e4 of course just mate, what? Ay ay ay, played bishop a4 and it's draw, after queen c8, and now I pick up a pawn. Bishop c2 is a draw, but not bishop to d1. I had the right idea, but I forgot f7 is hanging. I played bishop d1 and it's losing. Of course, I had the right idea to play bishop f3, and it's actually mate, but not for me. I mean, you cannot defend this mate, I think. But you can just mate me, not like this. You can mate me like this, and this is checkmate. I missed mate. But if I were to play bishop c2 here, and I play bishop e4, I am fine here. He has queen b2 though, which I missed actually. Queen b2 takes, and this is apparently a draw. with a threefold repetition. But okay, I mean, I had enough time. I had 1 minute and 32 seconds here, and I played bishop d1 in 1 second, blundering the game away. Forgot that f7 was hanging. Very bad, very bad. I lost 2 games in a row today. But okay, we'll come back stronger. And as always, if you have anything to tell me, please let me know in the comments below. I will be reading and answering all of your comments. And if you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It would also help me out. And see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.